Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I was looking on my calendar and I realized that we've owned this truck for exactly a year. Not today, but the day this video goes up will be exactly 1 year. So I'm gonna start it up, gotta go to the shop, grab some stuff, go do a couple things, and we'll go over, I guess, kind of the year of owning this truck. But first, I'm gonna give y'all a little cold start here. Alright guys, so if you guys are new here to the channel, this is my 2006 Ford F-250 with the 6.0 Powerstroke. This truck is a Lariat, it is 4-wheel drive, all that other stuff. I bought this truck, again, exactly a year ago when this video goes up, the 10th, May 10th. Bought the truck, had 207,262 miles, so a little over 15,000 miles on this truck. And to be completely honest, this thing has been fantastic. I've been nothing but happy with this truck, except for a couple little things. We'll get into that here in a moment. But so far, so good. I know a lot of people harp on these about the reliability, this, that, and the other. I haven't had really zero issues with this thing. I had the charge pipe blow off a couple times on the hot side. I had the common issue with the fuel filter cap leaking. I replaced that with the billet cap. If you guys missed that video, go check that one out. Let's see, what else? Also, AC doesn't work, still doesn't work, haven't figured that out. I've replaced just about the entire AC system, and the AC still doesn't work. The compressor clutch doesn't kick in and out, but we'll get that fixed. And really, that's it. That's it. Yeah, so a year, that's all the issues we've had. 15,000 miles and several, I'm gonna say it, at least a couple thousand miles worth of towing. If you guys missed the video, we pulled this truck home from Fayetteville. That's about a couple 100-mile round trip. We pulled the Chrysler, which is on the other side of that tree right there. We pulled it home from Fayetteville, the same place we bought this truck from at Copart. We towed that black Mustang home. We towed the red Mustang home, which is behind the pool. The red Mustang came from Hot Springs, which is, again, that's probably at least 200-mile round trip. Jeeps, that kind of stuff. We've towed a lot with this truck. Not a lot for a lot of people's standards, but a pretty good bit for, you know, a regular person. And again, absolutely no issues. One bad thing about this truck, and I'm about to show y'all because I'm about to go down here to the shop and grab some stuff, that is one of my complaints, but this is a solid axle truck, so we really can't complain. But it is the turning radius. So as you can see, our driveway has it, and this truck doesn't make the loop. I have to go out into the grass over here to make it. But you can see that's full lock, and we make it pretty close to the trees, but we do make it. But you can see the starts here from where I have to swing out to make the little loop. But again, solid axle truck. What do you expect? 3/4 ton truck. But, and also this span right here, this truck will not make that turn either. But it is what it is. It's actually kind of nice when towing a trailer, which we're working on that trailer, getting it set up for this truck. So hopefully that'll be done here pretty soon. Trying to figure out some little details on that with these axles and whatnot. But again, so far so good. Now if you guys do remember, again, unless you're new to the channel, I did straight pipe this truck, if y'all couldn't tell by the cold start there. And let's see, let's look at fuel mileage. 17.1. The other day we went and bought a 4-wheeler, which is in the shop. I'll show you all that. And on that entire trip, not a lot of stop and go traffic. That's why it's down. We averaged about 19 miles to the gallon, which is pretty good. This truck's not tuned, it's not deleted, or none of that stuff. So completely emissions intact, and again, does fine. One thing I will have to complain about is the fuel capacity. This truck being a short bed, has the smaller fuel tank, 25 gallons I believe it is. So on longer trips you gotta stop a couple times, but it's not a big deal. And I do plan on doing some fuel related upgrades to this truck eventually. Sump or do a fast and that kind of thing. But we went and bought this the other day. Went to Searcy, Arkansas and back. Probably, I think it's about 70 miles or so one way, and averaged about 19 miles to the gallon. But anyways, I'm gonna grab some stuff and we'll get back out here and continue. Alrighty guys, so I got some stuff gathered up in here, but anyway, now I'm sure you guys know I have done some stuff to this thing. I did a couple things right off the hit, kind of like the LED headlights and whatnot. But one thing I wanted to do with this truck was drive it for a little bit, make sure it was a good truck, because it was used. And with used vehicles, people get rid of them for some reason. So that's always a big unknown, especially buying them at a dealership like I did this one. But let's see, one thing, if you're looking for upgrades to do, for sure, 08 to 16 mirrors. I did these, and they have switchbacks in the side markers. I'll actually show y'all. If you fold this in, turn these on, you can see running lights, and then turn signals. Back to running lights. These are heated. This truck came with heated mirrors originally, so I didn't want to take away any features with getting like cheap mirrors. Power glass, that still works. These are manual. They're manual on the stock mirrors, but these stock mirrors are terrible. With these are great. I love these mirrors. If y'all missed that video, go back, check it out. I have a couple videos actually on these. I did a video installing them, a video on the switchbacks, and then like a review video on them. So let's see what else. as far as the ride quality of this truck, it rides amazing. Good power. I think these are, well, like 350 crank or whatever they are. So, good bit of power, especially for me coming from the white truck that y'all just seen in the shop there. Making all of about 200 horse at the crank. But one thing I'm sure a lot of y'all know I don't like about this truck, on the seats anyway, on this truck, so it was late. The heated seat button is right on the side of the seat. That's very annoying. I think someone unplugged this one, because this side doesn't work at all. But this side, every time you get in, gotta lean over, make sure you didn't turn the seat on. But that's a minor thing. But this truck does ride good. As y'all know, or should know, I did a 2.5-inch leveling kit, and it didn't really affect the ride quality, but it did make steering a little bit lighter. I think it kind of distributes the weight a little bit better, and you don't have as much weight on the the steer axle. So turning's a little nicer now. This truck seems like it does have a little hard time turning, especially before I did the leveling kit. Seems like it's kind of, I don't know, seems like a little stiffer. Now, if you're going from a half-ton like the white truck in there, just a stock half-ton pickup, and you go to one of these, the steering is a little bit stiffer, but it's one of the things you just kind of get used to. And with the white truck, it's got 37s on it, so it's not really a big deal, and not a lot of difference. But let's see, what else am I missing? Rides good, drives good. I mean, this truck actually does ride very well. This truck does have airbags in the rear for towing, as well as a, I don't know if y'all can see it back there, has a B&W turnover hitch. Before, I had the airbags set at 35 pounds. I think one of them has a little leak in it, but I took all the air out of them a couple days ago, and this truck it rides fantastic. It does need new shocks, which again, it's an older truck, so what do you expect? But I think that's really about it that I can think of right off the top. But anyways, I think that's again about it. Good space in here. Now for me, because I'm a taller guy, about 6 foot, 6'2", somewhere in there. Room in the back seat here it's better than like a Duramax or whatever, but not a whole lot compared to my grandpa's 2009. It has a whole lot more room, but this truck does have the behind the seat storage, which I'll actually show y'all. That is pretty nice to have. So this does have a little shelf here, you can see there, but you can fold the seat down to do that. Have this lever here, let the seat down. It's caught on the hoodie over there, but it'll be alright. And then you have a lever here, so sometimes you can pull it and lay that down. It's hard to do one-handed, but back here you have this little storage tray. I think that used to house the spare tire stuff. Seems as if a lot of people take those out of these because they are very expensive. So I don't have spare tire tools for this thing, but back here I have some stick-on trailer lights, the magnetic ones. All my bolt lock stuff, link below to bolt locks. They do sponsor me, and then a fire extinguisher. So the kind of essential stuff. And then the other side also folds down and the bottom folds up. So now these do lock. So pull the lever back up, pull that back up, and there you are. But it is nice to have that behind the seat storage. I did a mod on the blue truck when I was messing with it on doing that. So that video is still up. If anybody wants to go check it out, you have a 09 to 14. But I think that's about it. The headliner, I took the headliner out of it to do a Starlight headliner, which has been a royal pain. Now I get to reupholster it black because the material started falling when I started poking the holes for the Starlight. But video on that will be coming sometime here pretty soon. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go here and get on and do some stuff. But first year with the 6-liter, again, 15,000 or so miles, and I like it. Well worth the money, I think. And I guess that's it. So again, love the truck. Pretty good purchase, I think. Haven't had any issues. Everybody talks about these trucks are unreliable, this, that, and the other. They're really not. If you're buying a truck that has under 150,000 miles, make sure to ask if it has been worked on at all. The high pressure fitting, that's one thing I asked about. I think it's the SCT fitting or STC, one of the two. Ask if it's been replaced, and a couple of little things to look for. But I might make another video on things to look for on these. But anyways, guys, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did enjoy today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Go down there, smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope everybody has a wonderful day.